Once, in a gray city, lived a man named Mark. Mark was an average man. He had an average job. He had an average house. Every day Mark woke up at 7 a.m. He looked at the ceiling and sighed. Another day, Mark thought, I have to go to work. I have to cook dinner. I have to clean the house. Life is so boring. Life is so difficult. I wish I was rich. I wish I had a better life. Mark walked to his kitchen. He drank his coffee, but he did not taste it. He was thinking about his problems. He walked to the bus stop, but he did not see the flowers in the park. He was thinking about his boss. He worked all day, but he did not feel happy. He was thinking about the things he did not have. Mark was a complainer. He complained about the rain. He complained about the sun. He complained about the noise. To Mark, life was a burden. Life was a heavy stone that he had to carry every day. One evening, while walking home, Mark met an old woman sitting under a tree. She was wearing a bright orange dress and had a big smile on her face. She was holding a pair of glasses. Young man, the woman said, you look very heavy. Are you carrying the world on your shoulders? Mark stopped. Life is hard, ma'am. I have nothing to be happy about. I work, I sleep, I repeat. There is no magic in my life. The woman laughed. She handed him the glasses. Try these. These are gratitude glasses. They don't change what you see. They change how you see it. Mark put on the glasses. Suddenly, the gray street was not gray anymore. He looked at his own hands. For the first time, he saw a miracle. He saw how his fingers moved perfectly. He saw his skin, his veins, his strength. I can walk, Mark whispered. I have legs that take me anywhere. I have eyes that see the world. I have a heart that beats 100,000 times a day without me even asking. The woman nodded. Your health is a gift that 1 million people would pray for today. You are already a billionaire in health. Mark looked at the trees. He didn't just see trees, he saw life. He saw oxygen. He saw the beauty of nature. He walked to a small house. He didn't see a small house anymore. He saw a safe place. He saw a roof that kept him dry from the rain. He saw a bed where he could rest his tired body. I have a home, Mark said. Many people are sleeping on the cold ground tonight. My house is a palace. The next morning, Mark woke up at 7 a.m., but he did not sigh. He looked at the ceiling and smiled. I am alive, he said. This is a new opportunity. Today is a gift. He went to the kitchen. He made coffee. This time he smelled the coffee. He tasted the warmth. He felt the energy. He said, thank you for this coffee. He walked to the bus stop. He saw the same people. Before, he thought they were annoying. Now, through his new perspective, he saw human beings. He saw mothers loving their children. He saw friends laughing. He saw the sun shining on the windows. At work, his boss was still loud. But Mark did not get angry. He thought, I am lucky to have a job. This job gives me money for food. This job gives me a way to help others. Mark realized that his life was exactly the same as before. He had the same house, he had the same job, he had the same money. But everything felt different. He felt wealthy, he felt light, he felt happy. Mark went back to the old woman under the tree to give the glasses back. Thank you, Mark said. These glasses are amazing. I want to buy them. The woman shook her head. You don't need to buy them, Mark. The glasses are not magic. The magic is in your mind. Gratitude is a choice. You can choose to see what is missing, or you can choose to see what is present. Think about it, she continued. If you woke up tomorrow with only the things you said thank you for today, what would you have left? If you did not say thank you for your legs, would you have them? If you did not say thank you for your food, would you have it? Mark realized that he had spent his whole life waiting for big things to be happy. He was waiting for the big house, the big car, the big success. But life is made of small things. Life is the breath you just took. Life is the water you drink. Life is the ability to hear music. Life is the person who smiled at you today. Mark stopped complaining. He began to keep a gratitude journal every night. He wrote 3 things he was thankful for. I am thankful for my warm bed. I am thankful for the delicious apple I ate. I am thankful that I can read and learn. As the weeks passed, Mark became the happiest man in the gray city. People started to notice. They asked him, Mark, why are you always smiling? Did you win the lottery? Are you rich now? Mark smiled and replied, yes, I am very rich. I have a body that works. I have a mind that thinks, and I have today. What else do I need? Mark's gratitude glasses became a part of his soul. He realized that life is not a problem to be solved. Life is a gift to be opened. Every morning is a new box. You can complain about the paper, or you can enjoy the treasure inside. If you are listening to this story right now, it means you have ears to hear. It means you have a device to watch. It means you have the internet to learn. You are already more fortunate than billions of people in history. Don't wait for your life to be perfect to be grateful. Be grateful, and your life will become perfect. Stop looking at the gray clouds and start looking at the silver lining. Your life is a gift. Don't throw it away by complaining. Open it, use it, enjoy it, and most importantly, say thank you. Moral of the story: gratitude turns what we have into enough. Your life is not a burden, it is a gift. When you stop complaining and start being thankful, you find that you are already wealthy.